can become business people, then and only then we can begin to talk about economic development.
Conscious talk.
Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself, body, mind, and soul. At Nature's Touch, phone us up 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A.N.R. Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago, the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
I wonder Street 919 FM.
So, good morning again to everyone tuned in. Voices of the Street, Thursday. And, we ask everybody to call in, tune in, share the live as we discuss these important issues pertaining to our lives. Right? Let me try to take some of the calls. Good morning. Morning. All right. I think it's a technical difficulty on my end that I'm not hearing you. So feel free to call back in. Right? I think everything's supposed to be plugged in. I believe so, but sometimes, we have mistakes. You're coming through. All right. Apologies there. So let me iron out that little technical difficulty. Sorry, and I've seen some of our usual callers as well. Apologies for that. All right. It's just that I'm not getting to actually hear you, and thus I right. And topic is pertinent. State of emergency at different roadblocks, and the first thing they check in, unfortunately, the first thing they check in is these, compliance with these things that are important, right? That we try as a people to comply to, but we have a little hardship sometimes due to the economic factors of it. Is it a crime to be poor? Is it a crime? Is it a crime to not have money? Because if you have money, these issues generally do not pertain to you. Nor do they really bother you much either, even if you violate whatever traffic laws, etc. are there. If you have money, you pay, and generally you all right. You can afford to keep your vehicle in good order. For a matter of fact, there are people within the society that just give them too much flack, give them too much licks. But I'll use them as an example. Tax-free vehicles, they don't even have to pay this huge vehicle tax, so they get in vehicle. Them lights supposed to last long, whatever. But they could change their vehicle every, how much years is their allowance to change tax-free? Right? So they don't have that worry. But by force, you really don't have a choice. You're driving something a little bit older, something you bought foreign use. Thank God, or I could tell me whoever allowed foreign use vehicles, the accessibility to vehicles, tremendously. And that's an ease on the people of Trinidad and Tobago because we live in a tropical climate. Hot sun or rain. So it really, is important for us to have a vehicle. I'm going to try again to take the call, right? Morning caller. Go ahead if you're getting through, you go ahead. Boy, I apologize. So I had to ask us. I had to ask myself: is it a crime? Is it a crime to be poor? Is it a crime? And if it is a crime to be poor, then the society is supposed to facilitate where everybody who is, let's face it, yes, relative to other people who absolutely have nothing, who don't even have a little old car pass on to them, that if rallying with, some people might think you're better off than others, so you're not. But come on, what kind of standard of living is that? And as a working adult, many occasions you don't even own whatever you're driving, the bank own it. And before you finish pay off for it in 7 years, right, before you finish pay off it already, something done gone bad on it. You understand how challenging? Is it a crime in a heartless, wicked, structured society to be poor? To be working poor? When I pass by the police station sometimes, respect to the officers who might have little multiple incomes and stuff, but when I see the little car, little humble car, little, wherever, I say, well, look, the only honest officer I have there. Right? No disrespect to anybody, but I'm just saying, because truthfully, on the income that you have, with the hours that you're working, where it's very difficult to probably do any other thing, big up to those who diversify themselves and have some type of passive income or something coming in while they're grinding, right? 24 on sometimes, right? On your feet, some of the officers risking your lives, right? You could only afford, we might say thank God for the banks on one hand, because they allow you to afford things you normally would not. But you could only afford a certain bracket of vehicles, so you know that, all right, that man, there's an honest officer. Come on, we cannot be that type of system, and we cannot, as citizens, working citizens, now come and take out the frustration that the system. If I was a police officer, I would do my job, against people who really playing the fool. People who really spoiling the society. You might find me by them white collar criminals dealing with them as well, locking them up. So I go lost my work one time. But you could find me wasting my time. I seen a mother going through it. I seen a father who trying to hold it down, or a young man who now, and I on the road, and I looking to harass you, treat you a certain way, and put these harsh fines on you for some minor offense? Really? I go in and stress, the stresses of life, but you can't take all that stress on the population. I go and come out on a day, on a daily basis, and I so frustrated, I go and cuss and quarrel with people. No, man. No, man. Nah. I go and listen to the legislation. I go and find, okay, I could give a warning, but it's only warning I given. It's only warning I given. What I gonna do? I gonna to the letter, $1,000, $1,000. Take that, boy. I watching my fellow man. I know it's pressure. Every time I pull him over, at least he think he license insurance, right? He trying. I see him. He need to go by the barber, you know. Sometimes we feel it's just because the youths don't want to go by the barber. Sometimes they cannot. I think the longer styles are a style. And I go and treat that young man with prejudice, first of all, because he fit a certain disposition that we sometimes program in our minds. No way. No, we have to love one another. We have to love the youth. We have to understand. We have to have a heart. And maybe, though misunderstand me, and I understand how fearful we are of crime. We're so fearful of crime. Sorry, Chief, I see Chief calling. I see a couple of people calling in. I'm messing up this morning. I'm making a mistake this morning because somehow I'm not hearing you all when I take the call, boy. You know, that's my challenge. I will try again just now. But I don't want to try and then, you know, the program has periods of no one hearing. But just so if you all want a message, please, I'll try again a little later. Apologies. I'm learning here. I'm not perfect, right? That's also a position that we need to accept as human beings. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
I look to understand, but whether you handle the boy properly.
Yeah, man. Correct. And I just figured it out. So blessings to you, my brother.
So you're on until on Monday to Thursday now?
Monday to Thursday, yeah.
All right, my brother. So I look to understand.
Blessings, my brother. Blessings. Well, I just figured out
Worship everybody. Yeah,
a little bit there, so I should be all right. Thanks.
Yeah, bless.
So yeah, let me try and take the. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, Chief. Morning.
Hey, good morning to you, sir.
Brother,
good morning, sir.
I know figuring it out here, boy. You bring a blessing.
Well, I realize that. Well, good morning to you again. Sometimes, you know, I doesn't agree with everything you see. You see, this morning, I kind of, I'm not in the corner this morning.
That's all right.
Yeah,
State your point. Just say why.
Yeah, but I can come into the why, because you see, with the stress on this, they obey the law of your land. And if you obey the law of your land, you wouldn't be finding yourself paying all these fines and all these kind of things. And also, you join reference of people who working and not living the life. But I know people working in the big USA where we like to go, leave Trinidad to go over there to work 3 jobs to remain poor. 3 jobs them working. You are 1 job, and you ain't living the lifestyle you want. But at least you're making it out when the day come. But for people that say like they want to disobey the law and they don't want to pay the price, everything you do, wrong or right, have a price going with it. So I will tell the people now to obey the law. Better when I leave school, the first thing I want is a work. Not to go to work, not a job, I want to go and work. And that is why I used to go. And that is, you see, delinquency are not tolerating that. So I'm sorry to tell you this morning, sir.
So we make the laws, right? Citizens who become representatives of the citizens, we make the laws in our country, right?
Yeah.
Right. So therefore, if the problem is those laws, and the laws could change?
Everything could change, but the law is there. But there are times when you could act with a little more leniency. But then if we continue that way, people will start being disorganized because everybody feel, well, look, I could drive on the party when I want, I could do that when I want, and this and the government shouldn't find me. I must drive with a broken light. Anyway, part of the way you go is a broken light. Those laws are not to charge you, they have to protect you.
Right.
Their emergency is to protect you.
I am saying, Chief, those laws, they are wicked. I hope you was listening, They are wicked.
I was listening. Since you come on, I listening to you. And I always tell you, remember, I always tell you that I listen to what you're not saying.
Yeah, I telling you, Chief, those laws are wicked. $1,000, right? Hear me, very $8 for something that has malfunction in your car, right? That you're trying to fix is wicked. $1,500, $1,000 is 20% of $5,000 if you're working for $5,000. Now, what kind of wicked people does come up? Follow me. No, I hear you. Your point, What kind of wicked people does come up with a fine and force police then? The police themselves, if you go to check their vehicles, them under the same pressure too, Them under the same...
All of us under the same...
Man, they're the same ones who they are the same ones who saying you can't get more than this % raise in your salary when the majority of people in Trinidad and Tobago work through the public service, right? So many people.
Yes,
so they're keeping your salaries low and then they're charging you high when you cannot afford to fix something on your vehicle. You trying, man. It's only so much we can. There's only so much we can make excuse for them, Chief.
Laws might seem to be a little harsh, but they are necessary.
Nah. Yeah, what necessary? Good laws are necessary. And if we had good legislators, they would have legislated in accordance to what the people going through. But you know what kind of legislators we have? We have legislators who are wicked, who do not care, who cannot understand what you going through, Chief, what I going through, and what the general population going through. And they foist that on us, licks in retail. And until we hit back, right, until we stand up for ourselves, right, and stand up for those who are poor and those who are in worse positions, they will continue to beat we.
Mr. Baka, I know that other people want to make the contribution, but I want to listen to me. Don't worry, the old people say, I come here.
Right. Let me hear that one again. I don't know that one so good.
I say, I come here, I come.
I come?
The big pig said that to the little pig. Don't worry. My snout big, I come here, I come.
All right, okay. I'll go check what that one really means. Thank you very much, Chief, for your wisdom.
All right, sir.
Yeah, so let me take some other calls. I finally figure it out all. Oh gosh, sorry. Go ahead, caller. Good morning.
Mr. Barker.
How you doing, Mom? You good?
Yes, good. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
First of all, I make kind of confused here this morning because I'm listening to you since the program started, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. You get a blight from the police or you did not get a blight from the police?
The wonderful WPC, good morning to you, right? And I absolutely appreciate the way you dealt with me as well, because not always you get that type of service, right? she was able to communicate clearly and deal with me nice. Right. Good morning and blessings to you as well.
Okay, right. Hear me clearly again. What happened? What it is? She stopped you, something like that?
I don't want to personalize the situation so
Okay,
much,
right. So,
but there's a lot of
okay, right.
roadblocks across Trinidad and Tobago, and it's just a standard roadblock I went through.
Okay.
Well,
The
SOU
roadblock,
roadblock.
is it a good thing or a bad thing?
If we fulfilling a purpose, and I understand they have to do their job, that is fine. But I'm saying that the fines that we have for infringements, they should be changed. And I want a government who understands what the people going through
Mr. Barker,
and who will legislate to suit. I'm praying for that. I want you to pray with me for that.
I'm sure you know fully well. Let us be real. I'm sure you know fully well. You must have known exactly if what you said happened to you, wherever, what to you, block, whatever. And I'm sure you know that's the fine, right? You agree with me? I'm sure you must have known that is the fine. That's what you have to pay, right?
That is actually the first time I learned that an effective
right.
window is
Remember, it's not the police bringing the
$450.
law, right? It's not the police telling you have to pay that amount of
I
money,
know
right?
that clearly. That is why me and vex with the police.
Right. But what if you have a problem? All what you have to do, if you decide, look, you see me, I'm not paying. When you go in front of the magistrate, tell the magistrate you're not paying. What do you think about that?
We need to get the laws changed. We need legislators.
We need to get the law changed.
Yeah.
What we really want for the people of Trinidad and Tobago? What is it we really want?
Fines that are proportionate with our income and that have the level of love and understanding for what the people live.
Barker, fine. We have to say thank God of Trinidad and Tobago because outside, let me be real, it can go happen like that. You will be getting it rough.
That's not true. That's not true, Mom. I live in other countries and their fines.
I've been to a lot of places, you know.
Yeah.
Don't forget only Trinidad, I know, you know.
Well, so
a lover.
is
not only Trinidad and Tobago, I know. You want to tell you about, let me change the topic now.
Yeah.
Mr. Barker, we have to say here today, our country, Trinidad and Tobago, is a blessed country. Let me tell you something. And we cannot continue to carry it on and define. No. No, let me be real.
Mom, that is making it better though. If we see that there are mistakes in our legislation and we speak out as a people, there's the possibility for it to be changed and therefore it makes our country better. That is what we're saying, Mom. So we're making Trinidad better and we want better administrators and legislators who are in tune with what we go through as average people, who understand we pocket and who legislate in accordance.
Wait, you're running it down, wait. Let me deal with you too, right? I want to talk to, right? I sure you heard about a week ago, there's 28 gangs operating in Tobago. You heard that, right?
Nah.
Mr. Barker?
You're informing me now.
I informing you, but what kind of talk shows? You sure you are people?
I don't know everything.
How much
Mom.
days you on for this week now? How many days?
From Monday to Thursday, and thank God you could inform me that. I didn't know that.
You see whatever the police charge you, that is small thing, because let me tell you something. I don't know if you're on this radio station for free now, but you know it's a fine or you have to pay money to use this radio station, right? And check how much per hour. And if you come on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, your business fixed. I hear you.
Thank you very much, Mom. I will.
Yeah,
I pray that. I mean, you know, we just say amen. You know, we just say amen.
You're selfish because you want to run as a tell that or you want to run because you have to come up with your $12,000 Monday to Thursday, right? Have a good day. I gone.
You too. I say amen to your wish that my business fixed. Let me take a next call. Love you, Mom. Right? Let we stop the excuses and let we get some good legislators now, man. Go ahead, brother. Morning, again.
Good morning to Maria, a.k.a. Mommy from Carnage. You ready for this one? George, I don't know who you going up for.
They're not easy sometimes. You could show them black is black and white is white still somehow. And I love them still. I just pray that they love themselves.
Yeah, before last nobody knows I see some people in Foster Commons constituency They tell the truth to the bulldogs, and the people them house down there, and up to now they see the MP down there. After that poor people down there, they plan them down there now.
Okay, that's pressure, boy. That sound like pressure. They're on somebody land, private or state land or something?
I never.
Right.
After that young child, I think that's bull election time. That's the only time you get to see them. So you go down and surrender for them and get a thing for them.
I hope they could accommodate and try and, see what's best within the situation from a human perspective. But sometimes it's be challenging with the, sometimes you infringe on somebody's land or some project has to be done. But you could deal with people as human beings, and
right now you're until Monday to Thursday. Right now you're them people them sick. Right now we deal with real issues and the problem going on in the country. Our election coming, really great evil, wicked PNN government. I locked on the side, keep the fire blazing right through. I go on.
All right, blessings. I don't want nobody get sick all year. Maybe sometimes when you now start to take medicine, it have a period where you feel you're sick, but it's really coming to a cure, because wherever you have, the bigger problem you have, the cancer you have, the chemo is make you feel sick too, but it's curing the bigger problem that's sure to kill you, right? Maybe it's that. Let me take some other calls. I missed that one, sorry. Go ahead, caller. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm trying to understand. So you're saying that the laws is too harsh in this country, right? That's what you're saying, right?
So some of the laws are disproportionate to our incomes, and therefore it becomes extremely harsh.
How long have laws existed? Not yesterday.
No, they were recently changed. About 6 years. I don't know if you remember, you're asking the question. I don't know if you're asking it rhetorically because you know.
No, because I'm trying to understand. You just you didn't have issue then. You could have raised it.
I did raise it then, sir, along with some other people within the public space, and it was ignored because many of us we see the effects of the implementation.
I'm saying, okay. What is your solution? Because we think people should just drive around with pessimists. People suggest disregard laws. People should just jump at anything.
No, we're not going to extreme, sir. What I had suggested, if you were listening, I suggest I suggest that those fines are reduced. So yes, you have the ability to warn an individual. Listen, your tail light blow, whatever, not working. Look, there's at maximum the fine. Okay, look at $200 ticket, whatever. Try and change it quick now, my boy, because when you're mashing brakes, somebody mightn't see from behind, etc. That type of interaction with the population, where a citizen wouldn't feel hurt physically, economically, by that reminder to fix whatever problem, where it will not push them into a position where they cannot. And then they abscond from paying the fines because you have 15 days, even the length of time to pay it, 30 days to pay, 15 days to contest. Even those things are extremely difficult. Where you pulling out magic out a hat, $500, $1,000, from where? I don't want to tell all you where, I want to become crude. Where? So let us reduce the fines and love. Let me reduce the fines and love one another now, boy. Oh gosh, boy. Go ahead, caller.
What is the average price for a fed ticket or by lunch this year?
Don't try that. I know where you're going, because these people, not everybody fed in.
Yeah, I hear you. But you don't put part of the solutions because, like, they can't afford the price ticket, but they can afford to go fat.
Who they? Really? The people who getting tickets.
Poor people.
The people who getting tickets. The people who getting tickets going fat. That what you saying instead? So
I know. No. I know you're going, Mr. Salaka, but them same people who are crying and bawling for, really and truly, they can afford to pay that ticket because most
Nah, there is a self-hate that people just push, brother, and I don't push that self-hate.
No, you don't push that.
Yeah.
You can dance and how much you want, that's reality.
Nah, that is your reality that you trying to purport.
You dance and skip how much you want.
Nah.
Come out here, come here and ball and cry for people, and you know what? They can afford it, Mr. Baka. Why would you just come in a car, you can't afford to drive?
Because necessity. You cannot afford to keep your vehicle in full spec, and you're trying to do that, and you're hustling. Follow me, eh? You hustling to try the problem and put gas that is 3 times. You hustling.
Are you positive, Mr. Baka, because they get songs right now?
I am positive because I understand what's going on with people in this society.
Stop being smart.
No. My only politics is...
If you buy a vehicle, they're supposed to be able to take care of the vehicle.
Yeah, all right, okay.
They will make sure and get...
If you think so, thank you very much.
Because politics and have a good day.
Yeah, you have a good day, sir. All right. Let me take some other calls. Go ahead, caller. Feel free. Go ahead, caller. You're live.
But you feel somewhat offended by taking this call. You see, on the morning, I was George, good morning at the time. I feel I might not go back there again at all in life. But anyhow, this morning, age, you see, age makes experience. Age gives wisdom. You see about what is a poor, it's a curse to be poor. I hear about 15 versions in that song in my entire life. And all what you talking, why, you know, by you saying what you saying, that's why Trump end up with this, you know, the same rhetoric that you come here to preach. So let me ask you, what kind of car a policeman has to buy to know that he's not corrupted? What kind of car? You don't know whether policeman's salary? I don't know if
I was breaking it down for you.
I don't know if I see a policeman driving a BMW now, he might be corrupted compared to one driving a Tida. That's what you telling me.
Yeah, once you have a family, you know what a man could afford and what a man cannot afford.
If the policeman father might have left him an inheritance and he get his work and he was able to go in the bank and mortgage the money that his father leave him and get a loan and buy a BMW, you know. Ceteris
paribus, sir. All things being equal, if there are
so let's move on.
There are specific circumstances which are extraordinary,
so let's move on.
That is possible. Yeah.
Let's move on from the Trumpism.
Intelligence we dealing with, brother. So don't try to hoodwink it.
That's my intention, yeah, you know.
Yeah, go ahead. You have a couple minutes again, sir. Go ahead.
As I'm outlining, the Trumpism that people get is what vote Trump in office that had them in the problem now. So legislators. But then when you say the legislator, then you say the government, victim and wicked. But the legislators, because if you take out the government that is running the country, I still have a group of people that is opposition that are legislators. So they were also sitting there a few years ago when the bill passed. They didn't walk out the parliament and say, because they are the people that make noise for the same poor people that you come here to make noise for, that they allow to bring foreign used car for a group of them to get rich and cause me now for you to drive up and down the road for years when I could have taken that money and build some house.
Wait, slow down.
Slow down, you don't understand my logic.
Slow down, yeah, your logic in logicking. Yeah, logic in logicking.
Let me repeat it again for you. The group of people who allow foreign used cars to come in Trinidad and Tobago became millionaires. And on top of that, increased the cost of gas to Trinidad and Tobago, been subsidizing for years. So every time a motor car comes in Trinidad and Tobago, it costs me and you as taxpayers every time a man go to full it. That's so, because it is what? Subsidized.
Who increased the cost of gasoline for Trinbagonians?
It is still subsidized.
Yes.
Say it is still subsidized.
Yes,
whether they use it or not, it is still subsidized.
Yeah, and they have reduced the subsidy recently, not so?
Again, that is God. Trumpism. That is why I tell you, Trumpism. I let people. That you know that why the price of the fine keep going up, because people continue to break the law and move the fine from 60 Because I tell you, you just come out. I out here since ticket was $50. And it moved from 50 over the years because why? Instead of the way we deal with the vehicles, and especially when foreign news come in, well, they even make it worse. They get worse because they can buy 5 and 6. They ain't taking care of none. And still want to drive on the road. So I increase the fine.
All right. There's only so much. There's only so much. Yeah.
You just jump out there
so you buy.
And come in to give me a story that I hear about 10 generations as young people like you come out singing the same song to try to and you ever going on. This one get worse because they're trying to target young African people like KFC with that rubbish or Trumpism that all they're trying to sing in my head to make me feel that black people suffering under the PNM.
No, we're doing well. We're doing well. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's only so much we will take, right? I don't even know what you're trying to expatiate by Trumpism or whatever. Brother, what we have been saying is that the fines are disproportionate to our income and extremely harsh, and there should be a level of understanding in our legislature for what the average man going through. That is what we are saying, caller. So you can take we how far, but don't take we too far. Right? Don't take it to over Trumpism and wherever. And right? Easy way to put that. Go ahead, caller.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
All right. Dear President Trinidad and Tobago here. Morning, President Trinidad and Tobago.
Morning, President.
All right. I recognize now you have another 4 days in the week.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that is good. Now, I listened from the beginning, but I couldn't get in the call properly. I want to state something here, and I'm starting to recognize it. Getting myself involved in organization that's showing me certain things to the consciousness of what we really live in this existence. Because you see, the religious concepts of many of what we live have a great part to play. Now, you will be talking about the greed and the fear and everything that people live in. That living really coming from a society of people that really is invaders and to the minds of men. And I would just say cleanly, and you know, in a different organization, and you hear what I read in like the Quran and so forth and things. This organization tend to recognize a Godhead and keep the self, not getting into the other self that is invaded of people's mind. It's hard to really let people really come out from where they are because they are there. Yet still, your organization, and I would say clear, do not really get involved in the places they're supposed to get involved with to change the system away from that slavish system that really that they have us under our minds. So what you're doing is only one individual trying to tell people to observe what's going on. But is this organization ready into the places like all like the parliament to enforce consciousness of the reality? And there is where the thing, because if you look back at Ishmael, you will realize that presently there is totally a war in the world if we're talking about the Western democracy and the Western way of life. There is a war. What's going on in the Gaza now? Because there is a serious international war. The Western way of life. There's situation that involved in what we live in and this side that we could talk on what we talk in. So I would like Islam have a way that they by themselves with doctrines of Allah, not culminating with the programs of Christianity, and there is a funny relation there. And unless they get seriously involved using some sort of technique, we will continue with this. We will continue with this. You saying good, but to what effort that good going to establish itself is something. And we go talk in a time, but I say something for you to open up and recognize what I say. Because you go back to Isaac and Ishmael, that is something that we should think about.
Yeah.
Take care. We go
All
talk
right.
next time.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Right.
Yeah. Take care. So we'll take some more calls. I wish I could call back sometimes, boy. Some people trying to get in. Good morning.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. Peace be unto you and all of the listeners. Go ahead.
Well, Mr. Walker, this is only the second time when I just recently put through on Stephanie Peter, the move speaker. Now, many times I try to get in. Now, I don't always have the time to research. But I will say one thing to Mr. Walker. My father and your father worked together in the police service at one time. I was fortunate to have known your father as well. So that means, as a young man growing up, I'm 51. But what I say is this. You are your father's son, but you are not your father. In my opinion, my humble opinion, to me, you are doing an excellent job in the message you portray. But some people will still not take you on because they still see what your father did. Because if I have it correct, and I'll try to make this quick as possible.
Yeah, man.
Mussolini's granddaughter, and I think Emperor Hirohito's granddaughter or grandson, publicly said father did, or the descendants did. And the forefather did, I mean. So the point I'm trying to make, to me, that is just me speaking here. One of the callers who said, live according to your means. If you can buy a BMW, but make sure you can maintain it. But you see, to me, your message is good. As a Muslim, but trying to follow, but some people still have you down. That is just my opinion.
Yeah, let me just help you too. Many people understand what went on before, you know. But you know what they try to do? They try to take away from your message by bringing whatever passed up and spewing it in a different way. But they understand, you know. They understand, but they deceive us now. They come on the air to deceive. That's their purpose, because they are so either paid or proponents of certain ways. And don't matter what you are. So we don't take them on too much. But trust me, brother, there are a lot of people who know better, who understand, and now you just understand, you know, who feel it. I'm telling you, the officers, they understand and they feel it. Some of them, they under real pressure. It's just how they deal with the pressure. I just explaining to them, don't take it out on your fellow man. You understand? Better you just ignore the...
So thanks again.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Barker. Good morning, Shannon.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yes.
So, am I speaking with Mr. Barker or somebody else speaking?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't hang up the last call. Sorry. And now doing it.
Right,
yeah,
right.
My apologies.
Mr. Barker, the reason why people get more stringent with laws is because the people don't obey. And I think you know that too. Based on the religion, based on what my Bible tells me in the Garden of Eden, you know, and even religious people. Could you imagine in some cases, the woman who makes the man put law against these women. But that is not what I'm getting to. If people were obeying, they would not put law. I'm not talking about you, please.
Yeah.
Right? I'm talking about the incident. Right? People disobey, and that even with parents. Sometimes you think it's hard for parents to put out a child, but the child is not listening, and you say the child is cruel. But I know the time is short, so we can discuss that tomorrow if I get on.
No problem.
Get on.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry about that. A lot of calls coming in. Thank you very much for your contribution. Yeah. I want to also, in the last 40 seconds that we have, to clarify something. It is not always that the laws are not being obeyed. It is that go too far, because now there is not heightened obedience to the law. There's not an increase in obedience. What you find is that people are now losing their licenses because of the demerit system and because of the high cost of fines that they cannot pay. And therefore, you push them. Blessings.
9 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street. 919 FM.
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect to or 378-1470.
Are you searching for the perfect venue for your celebration or just an unforgettable party? Is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today, 57, to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes, the event space. The event space.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042. Don't mention promo code Radio2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago, the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers herself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Oh gosh, I could lie. Oh gosh, I could lie. Lie. Who does lie more? Man or woman? Hey, woman! Hey, girl! You promised the jam this time. You promised the wine this time. You promised the thing. You promised the fling. But you know how to lie. You don't care how much man you using. You don't care how you use them. You don't care how much man you using. You don't care. Them woman that's lie. I go in and call them out. Woman with it, it's facing in them out. That's lie. They running all about like last month and them in every man house. That's lie. When she run, she roll. And she rich, she cleaning your house. She want it west, north and south. Now she want food for my mouth. She tell me. She tell me that not she man, that she roommates. Lie. I know we homeless and have nowhere to live. Talking about him, I have she. Lie. The house empty. Lie. She been spending. Lie. Well, put him out then. You promised the jam this time. You promised the wine this time. You promised the thing. You promised the thing. But you know how to lie. You don't care how much man you use it. You don't care how you use them. You don't care how much man you use. That's why I strongly convinced all woman that's lie. All woman that's lie. Oh gosh, they could lie. They could lie. Lie. Well lie. Who does lie more? Woman. Yo, she tell me. She said that she live Valencia. Them say how she living in Bora. She said that she is bank manager. I get she behind cash register. She posts them on IG. Lie. But she single and stress free. Filter pictures and bling bling. Lie. We not promote it. Hey girl. You promised the jam this time. You promised the wine this time. You promised the thing. You promised the thing. But you know how to lie. You don't care how much man you use it. You don't care how you use them. You don't care how much man you use. That's why I strongly convince all woman that's lie. I go in and call them out. Woman with it, it's facing in them out. That's lie. They running all about like last month and them in every man house. That's lie. When she run, she roll. And she rich, she cleaning your house. She want it west, north and south. Now she want food for my mouth. Lie. All woman that's lie. Oh gosh, they can lie. They can lie. Lie. Well lie. Who does lie more? Woman. Hey, girl.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. IWER George on Instagram. Share the live. IWER TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919.